Welcome back to the Onigiri tier list. This time, long version. Have you ever wondered and stood inside a convenience store and been super overwhelmed with all the choices before you? Kelp, pollock roe, umeboshi, the premium versions down the bottom. Oh man, I don't know what to choose. Well, thankfully, I decided to compile a tier list so that you know what to choose next time. So first up we have the grilled Japanese black beef kalbi with wasabi, which is kind of delicious. It is a kalbi, which is like a simmered beef and onion type of dish, and it's really umami, salty and slightly sweet in one mouthful. It's delicious, and you can tell by my facial expression here. It's my new unexpected favorite, and for that it gets S tier.
Deluxe onigiri, which is salmon and salmon roe.
That's right, deluxe. So this is also part of the deluxe down the bottom kind of onigiri row, and there are two tiers of onigiri in Japan. There's the 200 yen ish, and there's the 300 yen. This one is part of 300 yen, and you can see it's a bit more pricey and a bit more ingredients go into it. So it's very salty. The flavor's very salty, dominating flavors. But it's not as good as the beef one, and it's a double up with the salmon flavor.
It is.
So for that, it gets a B tier. Next up is the classic staple onigiri of tuna mayo. What can you say about tuna mayo? It's a classic. You can't really go wrong. It's the tuna is salty and the mayo is creamy. What more is there to say? And for that, the staple goes an A tier. Next up is umeboshi, pickled plum at the end of that little sequence there.
Sour. I'm not sure if it's.
Yeah, it's quite sour.
I think it might be C tier.
See, here it is. It's similar to pickled ginger or gherkins. The plum brings a sweeter flavor. And it's a little bit sour and sweet.
Come on, baby.
Next up we have
198 yen collection.
spicy pollock roe. Yeah? Pretty tasty, huh?
Salty, like you'd expect from a fish roe. Like, quite a bit spicy as well. So I think it's perfect. It's kind of like spicy tuna from Australia, but like, it feels more authentic, maybe. Or maybe extra, or. Yeah, it's a little bit special that you wouldn't be able to get in Australia.
So, a new favorite, 200 yen, S tier, spicy pollock roe.
Shake.
And then we have sake, salmon. Sake. Inside is a cooked, flaky salmon. Not raw like you'd expect. The salmon flavor is quite strong. It dominates the onigiri.
Somewhere between B to A.
Let's put it in the B tier.
I don't know how to
What
say
do we
this
have
one.
here?
Seaweed.
Yeah, just say it in Japanese accent. Seaweedo. Crunchy, crunchy seaweedo on the outside and on the inside. What is it like? Oh, a little thin piece of seaweed on the inside there. It comes with a sweet, sticky sauce, that brownness. It's a little bit sour for my taste, so unfortunately it's a C tier for that bad boy. Shrimp and mayonnaise. Ebi mayonnaise. Not great. The shrimp is kind of scarce with mayo, like tuna mayo,
Okaka.
but worse. C tier. Okaka.
Okay.
Bonito flake or okaka is tastes like you'd expect with the bonito flakes, like those things that you get on top of okonomiyaki that are waving around in the heat. But also come with a teriyaki sauce, so it's quite good. It's B tier. Ah yes, nice one. What do we got here? Seaweed and soy this time. So trying to redeem our previous seaweed option. What's it like? Pretty similar. Nothing to write home about. The seaweed is thin and doesn't contribute much. Generic soy taste again, C tier. Salmon and vinegared rice. So, yeah, nodding, looking good. The salmon is raw, and the vinegared rice makes the overall flavor really similar to like a raw salmon nigiri. So, considering it's 200 yen, it's pretty good. You can see I'm pretty chuffed about that. The only nitpick would be the thinness of the salmon. So that goes into A tier. Oh, that's very loud.
Like such a tourist.
Thank you, Cass. Considering this is 400 yen and it tastes like you'd think, like spam, C tier. So natto, oh my god, what a flavor. And what a flavor in such a bad way. You can see myself grimacing a little bit and I'm just dreading eating this bad boy. So it's a bit, I looked this up later, and natto is a bit like blue cheese where it's fermented and starts growing bacteria. Now they grow it for about 24 hours. And it's got this horrible, horrible sticky texture. And it starts off tasting like soybeans, which is fine, but then the more you kind of get into it, as I'm tasting here with this sickly expression on my face.
The texture is not it. But it's kind of like
Yes, that's right.
ooh, soybeans. Like a weird tang to it. That's like
Yeah. That's because it's rotting, my friend. You're eating rotten food right now. And your brain is just refusing to eat it because it's saying that shit's rotten. So I tried really hard to like it given its reputation, but it's an F tier. Next up is gochu musubi salmon. Now you can see there's actually a thin fillet of salmon in this one. It's quite nice and it tastes like it's actually been pan fried. And you can taste the oiliness and the natural goodness of the fish. You can actually see the skin there as well. So the best tasting salmon onigiri of the pack, it goes in the S tier. Now this is omurice, which is actually eating a lot of omurice in Japan at Dear Bros. It has all the flavors of omurice. A little bit of onion too, and it's quite good, so B tier. Next up we have unagi, which tastes like you'd expect. I haven't really been a huge fan, so those of you who like it might rate it a bit higher, but for me it goes in a B tier. And next up we have the osusume, the recommended
beef and egg yolk from. Where's this from? It's from Family Mart. Family Marto. Special.
Family Mato.
And I think the company is called Gochi Musubi, which you can see up in this little logo up here. It's like Family Mart.
Gochi Musubi is Family Mart's version of the Lawson's 3-star. And actually, speaking of Lawson's 3-star Calbee, it is quite similar to it in taste profile, but just without the wasabi.
It's a little bit like sukiyaki flavor. Like, Yoshinoya beef bowl gyudon type situation, which is very tasty. Don't know if it's good as beef kalbi though.
So it actually goes in A tier for us. So that brings us to the end of the Onigiri tier list. I hope you enjoyed it. This is my first time making videos on YouTube, so I'm not going to ask you to subscribe, but I would like to know if you enjoyed it, and I'm just glad that you're here for the journey. And so until next time, it's been Wilfred. Thanks for stopping by. Oh God, is that going to be my catchphrase or something? Oh, who knows? All right. See you later. We'll keep it simple. See you later.